Buying a fuel-efficient car is good both for the environment and your pockets. However, you should know your driving style affects fuel consumption too, quite a lot actually. Even the most economical cars out there can be a bit too thirsty when they're not driven correctly. So here are 10 tips that will help you hold on to your money for longer after a refuel. The best part is, you won't even have to spend any money to follow this advice. The first tip is to stay one step ahead of the traffic. It really pays off to check what routes are available to your destination so you can see which one is shorter or quicker. Plus, I really recommend using a free smartphone app like Google Maps or Waze for real-time traffic information, so you don't burn too much fuel in stop-and-go traffic. My second tip is don't carry useless stuff in your car. Do you really need that half-empty box you've been carrying around in your boot for 2 months? I don't think so. That will only lead to your engine burning more fuel in order to move more weight. So tidy up your car once in a while to increase your savings. Another tip is don't mess with your car's aerodynamics. The roof is a good place for oversized items, such as this one. However, keep in mind they increase drag, leading to higher fuel consumption. So, if you haven't used the roof rack in a while, you should remove it to improve your fuel economy. Turn off the AC when you don't need it. Bear in mind, however, that it's recommended you switch on the compressor from time to time so that it doesn't break when you need it the most. On the other hand, putting the AC compressor to work non-stop means the engine has to put in more effort, using more fuel. It goes without saying that if it's scorching hot outside or your windows fog up, you should turn on the air conditioning. The car's maintenance schedule exists for a reason, so don't skip routine checks. That way, the engine and other mechanical components will operate in an efficient way for a long time, helping you save money on fuel. Check the tire pressure regularly. Underinflated tires are both dangerous and costly, as they can increase fuel consumption by as much as 5%. Overinflated tires are also a no-go, as they decrease traction and cause the tread to wear more quickly in the center of the rubber. So, check the tire pressure on all 4 wheels regularly. Most cars have a sticker with the recommended pressures on the driver's door or inside the fuel cover, and you can get the job done for free at most gas stations. Here's another tip: use engine braking. When driving downhill, shift into a lower gear and take your foot off the accelerator to maintain your speed. That way, you will burn almost no fuel at all until you press the gas pedal again. You can use engine braking in city traffic as well. For example, when approaching a red light. Just remember that it doesn't replace the good old foot brake when you need to stop. Another driving tip is to shift gears early. Most modern cars are fitted with shift indicators, so you know when is the best time to shift up or down. For older cars, it's a good idea to read the user's manual. There you'll find the recommended engine speed for each gear, so you don't burn too much fuel for nothing. Don't leave the engine running when you don't have to. If your car has a start-stop function that shuts off the engine at traffic lights, use it. The engine isn't doing anyone any favors by running when the car is stationary. But if your car doesn't have this feature, it's not recommended to turn off the engine every time you wait for a traffic light to turn green. The reason for this is that modern cars with start-stop have a bigger battery and a different starter motor, while older cars will run out of battery if you keep stopping and starting the engine all day. Driving your car pedal to the metal is a sure way of emptying your fuel tank quickly, so you should be more gentle with the accelerator pedal if you want your fuel to last more miles. And unless it's necessary, don't stomp on the brakes too often either, because you'll just have to accelerate again to reach cruising speed. So, these are our 10 tips for improving fuel economy without spending any money. If you have more tips of your own, use the comments section below to let everyone know. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.